What's up, Xavier? I ain't say you, I ain't say you in a minute. Hope you doing well. I just hopped on not too long ago. Hey, what's up, Limited? Good to see you. I just hopped on. Alright. Let me get a notebook. Okay, let's write some notes. Okay. Alright, got a little notebook. What's on y'all mind today? What y'all got going on? What y'all? So tell me about you. How do you feel? How are you doing today? What's going on with y'all? One second. Hey, what's up? What's going on? How are you? It's great to see you. How are y'all? What y'all up to? In bed. I know what you mean. I'm sitting on this couch. Sitting on this couch cooling. It's beautiful. It feels so good. I'm just chilling. Too much bull going on in the world. You gotta turn it off. Some of that shit you just turn off. It's like a radio station. Whenever you don't like music you don't like, right? You turn the station, right? That's what we're doing right now. We're turning the station. They trying to forcefully. It's like, you know how somebody come in your car and you sit down and you turn on the music. It's like they pick up the auxiliary cord and you're like, hey fam, I'm listening to something, right? You tuning into whatever you want to, and you know, a lot of people are tuning into the concept of what makes life best for them. So a lot of this other stuff is being sent into your radio, if that makes sense. So imagine you listening to a radio station, somebody else is trying to put their radio station on while you're listening. That's what they're doing. So you can choose to say, you know, I'm cool with that. Y'all gonna keep doing this hunky-dory baloney stuff. That's y'all business, because y'all gonna be gone anyway. Y'all finna get this solar flash to their forehead. Regardless, you know. Recommendations on how to make blue lotus tea taste more appealing. You can add you some, besides lemon or citrus, you can get you some elderberry. Put some elderberry or some hibiscus flower with the blue lotus, and it'll give that tartness from the hibiscus flower will even out the taste of the blue lotus, because I know that blue lotus be pretty strong. Blue lotus could also be used for a foot soak. So if you want to have if you have like a foot soak bin, you could put you some apple cider vinegar, lemongrass, or lemon in general, orange slices inside your foot soak with some water, and you know, just put your feet in it. Especially for dudes and ladies, if you have if you want to detox your feet, you could detox your nerves and stuff, just putting your feet in a foot soak. So apple cider vinegar, like I said, some blue lotus, and then you can add hot water, then squeeze some lemon in it and some orange in it. Keep the orange peel in it, and then rub your legs with it. And then when you get ready to wash your feet off, just wash your legs off. The orange will help rejuvenate your skin. You can put rose petals in it too. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Deanna? What's up, y'all? It's grand to see everybody. Yeah, hibiscus is pretty good, yeah. So, blue lotus, they used to take baths in blue lotus. So if you have a bathtub, put blue lotus in your bathtub and let it soak. Ooh wee, it feel good. Put some rose petals and blue lotus, light your little candle, turn the light off, play some slow jams, get that shower head, do what you do. Don't listen to me. I'm gonna have ladies up in here going crazy. Like, ooh wee, let me go get my candles. Nah, it's a pleasure to see everybody. But yeah, we were talking about how, life is like a radio station. What's up, God, Sir God? King is limited. I know most people say king or queen. They're limited positions. I get it. But the queen, like in certain cultures, queen was actually seen as like the top lady of the evening, if that makes sense. Queen. So, that's why people say goddess and God and stuff. Yeah. A lot of elder guys. I'm not no elder. I'm just here. Everybody else do. I'm just here. No, but what I was saying is I'm always sideways. I never noticed that. I'll be sideways when I talk to you. It's because I'll be sitting in the couch like this. When you get that comfortable spot and you be like, That's why I be sitting sideways. Sitting sideways. Called in the days. No, but a lot of stuff right now, like I said, you're a radio station. It's a pleasure to see y'all. And there's a lot of beings and energies, we'll say energies, trying to change your radio station. Yeah, it's cool, man. It's cool to talk about this type of stuff with cool people. Because there's a lot of beautiful beings out there that don't get to express themselves with the people they want to be with. That's why online does give an experience to share other energies with other energies. Yeah, that's wild. Anyway, like I said, you're a radio station, and there's a lot of media, a lot of social media, a lot of stuff you see around in your environment that tries to change your radio station. So it's up to you to keep the frequency. You know how they say keep the frequency? You choose the frequency you want to be on. So me, I want to be mellow and relaxed. So I emit that frequency for myself, and it reflects into my reality. So I chill, stop worrying about so much stuff. I had to learn how to calm down my nervous system, because sometimes I would overreact and then be in emotion and then just do too much. So I had to calm down and really just be aware and be here. You know what I'm saying? Be now. Because there's a lot of stuff trying to drag you into the future. There's a lot of stuff trying to drag you into the past. But the present is the most important moment you have right now. You're getting signs, you should do this, you should do that. Just listen to yourself and trust yourself. It's okay. Sometimes you may feel like you haven't made the right decision or the choice at the moment of time. But no matter what choice you make, it'll be the right choice. Because you'll learn from it. If it was not the optimal path for you at that moment in time, but regardless, you'll get to where you need to be. I'm learning to let a lot be and not react. Yeah, one of the most important things as you get more mentally stable, and well, we all crazy in our own way, but as you become more mentally intelligent, you start to realize that anything can influence your emotions. And that includes anger, pain, sadness, joy, bliss. Anything can influence your emotions, which is, like I said, a radio station. And you can choose to forcefully allow your radio station to go a certain way, or you can change your radio station wave. You are a spiritual antenna that emits frequencies. Okay, so being a spiritual antenna, you take in a lot of reception, right? Reception from, like I said, your environment, the people, the media. You take in the books you read, and you have to choose what makes your reality for you. How did you calm down your regulation system? Just breathing, honestly. So if you're super angry, for instance, right? Anger is best solved with physical activity. So if you're super mad, get you a punching bag. If you can't get a punching bag, do push-ups. If you can't do push-ups, like put your hands together like this. Push your hands together and envision your anger pushing through your fists and shake them. Like push your anger, push your hands together. right? And hold them and close your eyes and relax and let that energy flow through. So they have what's called hard style qigong and soft style qigong. Hard style is using more of your hard energy towards something. So like, let's say you were a painter, right? You know how you see painters aggressively slash their brush against the canvas? You can do that with your fists, right? If you don't do martial arts or boxing or nothing, just putting your hands together like this. Hey Mel, great to see you. I'll show you. Simple trick you can do if you're at home. So if you're at home, put your fists together, relax your shoulders. Just relax your shoulders, put your fists together, take a deep breath, and then push them in. Breathe in, and you let loose. You let your hands loose, because the softness allows for not only your tissue to relax. Yeah, the shooting range, that might be your type of relaxation. You just find what works for you. Whatever aggression, you can have aggression, but you can transmute it into other things too. It's not bad having anger, but anger can be a punishment towards yourself for not solving a certain issue. So you have to be careful where you redirect your anger. Hey, what's up, Ingrid? Grand to see you. It has been a while. But this is another one that I was showing people. You put your fists together, right? You relax your fists first. Okay, so just relax your hands, right? You breathe in. Exhale and push your hands together. And what you do is all of your emotions, hey Kurt, great to see you. All your emotions originate from your heart area, like your heart area. Usually most of your emotions come through this area. So you imagine that energy, say you angry, that energy comes through your energy meridian system, which is called your bong hand system. It comes down your shoulder, right? Comes from your chest, goes across, comes down your arm, and through your hands, right? It's a harder style energy technique, because you, from this position, after you breathe, push. The next portion of this, from this position, is you can push your hands outward, right? You just push your hands outward, and then you relax and put your hands down like this. So you breathe in, exhale, push on your hands, relax, breathe in, and then exhale. And you can, it's a simple technique to help you like alleviate. It's breathing mostly, but when you push your hands together, that anger you feel, you can put it through your fists, and it's like, I'm sick of this. You push as hard as you can against each other. You just push. If you gotta shake, you did it as a child. Exactly. Some of y'all did that when you were mad as a child. And you really were teaching yourself a breathing technique as a child. A lot of stuff you did as a kid applies now. You know how you used to spin around in a helicopter? You were tapping into your torus field, your toroidal field. You have a field that goes around you. People used to do the helicopter all the time, hide and seek. Hide and seek was teaching you a survival skill, how to pay attention, how to listen. Because some people, when they play hide and seek, they would listen to people, and they were like 1, 2, 3, and they would turn on their hearing. But since your eyes closed, your other senses sharpen. Your energy is very calming. Oh yeah, gratitude. So it's the same concept with your senses now. So if you take away a sense, some of your other senses strengthen, right? So if I close my eyes right now, right, one thing that happens is that my pineal gland starts activating, right? There's crystals that come from your thalamus over here, and they come around to the front, and then you have some that come around on the other side, come around like this to this portion. So if you sit still, like sit still in silence, if you sit still in darkness, if you sit still and just focus on your breathing, you can calm your nervous system down. So I'll show you. If you're here right now, I just want you to listen to my voice and just close your eyes for a second, okay? So you can hold your hands like this. You could put it on your chest. You could put one of your hands on your chest and just hold your hand open. Just sit still and just close your eyes, okay? So we're going to close our eyes and relax. Just breathe. Let all your thoughts go through. Think what you got to think. I got to do clothes today. I got to do laundry today. I got to do all this stuff. You let your thoughts run, okay? And then what you do is you count with the breathing technique. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe out. This is just a simple basic. There's a bunch of breathing techniques, but this is just a simple one you can do. If you put your hand on your heart or your hand on your chest, it's the equivalent of getting a hug. So it triggers signals. It triggers signals in your body to produce the chemicals you would get if you were given a hug, if you put your hand on your chest. So you can just put both your hands on your chest or one of your hands on your chest. You close your eyes for a second and you count. You breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time, breathe in, breathe out. So what happens is if you do this every day and you focus on your breath, after you learn how to count easily, you'll start to learn how to feel your breath. Yeah, the Wim Hof breath, Wim Hof is another breathing method. They go 50 times. And then after you do the 50 times, you know, like how some of y'all ladies were pregnant and they told you to go like that. The Wim Hof is doing that 50 times, 3 rounds, basically. And what'll happen is your body will calm down. But you go at a pace to where you don't feel hyperventilated. You go at a pace to where you don't feel like you're about to pass out or anything like that. You just take your time and you go at your own pace. The biggest thing about learning how to feel your breath is relaxation. So as you can see, I'm sitting in my couch. I'm sitting still. This is the position most people are in. So if you're sitting on the couch, right, put your hands on your stomach right now. Okay? So put your hands on your stomach. So when I say breathe in, I want you to take a deep breath, but I want you to breathe up here. And I want you to expand your stomach. You should see your hands do this. Okay? So you breathe in and your stomach should expand. And then when you exhale, your hands should push in. Okay? So just breathing. You know how you rub your stomach? Just put both your hands on your stomach. Breathe in. Exhale. One more time. Breathe in. Exhale. One more time. Breathe in. Exhale. Okay, now I'm gonna show you they call it Fibonacci breathing, but basically, hey, Aaron, it's great to see y'all. Yeah, I'm not really tripping, but you basically breathe 13 breaths, 8, 5, 3, 2, 1. If it made you dizzy, slow your breath down. You want to go at a pace to where when you're breathing, it feels like it's water. Okay, so when you're breathing, so I'll show you another one. All right, so this next one, like I said, is called Fibonacci breathing. Okay, so we're going to breathe in for 13 seconds. Go slow. Don't try to go super fast. Go slow, okay? That's the key to this breathing. You're going to see how well you center yourself. 13 breaths in, 13 breaths out. Then you go 8 and 8, 5 and 5, okay? 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. It's called Fibonacci breathing, okay? So we're going to count. I'm going to count to 13. Okay? I'll do it with my hands so I can breathe with you. But we go slow. This is an amazing breathing technique. If you want to follow along, I'm going to count with my hands. I'll probably use one hand because it'll be easier, okay? So we're going to breathe in through the nose 13 seconds. And then we're going to breathe out 13 seconds. Then we're going to breathe in 8. Breathe out 8. Breathe in 5. Breathe out 5. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Okay? So I'm going to start. Okay? Here we go. Just relax real quick. Okay? We're going to breathe slow. So breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in 8. Breathe out 8. Breathe in 5. Breathe out 5. Breathe in 3. Breathe out 3. Breathe in 2. Breathe out 2. Breathe in heavy. Breathe out. That's a breathing exercise that you can do every day that'll teach you how to slow down your breath. The hardest part is the 13. Because when you first do the 13, you want to absorb all your breath in the first 7 to 8 seconds. But what it does is it teaches you to slow down. This centers your body. It's called Fibonacci breathing. This is one of the most major techniques you can use for breathing. You breathe in 13, you breathe out 13. You breathe in 8, you breathe out 8. You breathe in 5, you breathe out 5. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Okay? 13, 8, 5, 3, 2, 1. And when you do that, it'll calm you down. What's up, Leon? Glad to see you. So whenever you're in a stressful mood, whenever you're angry, sad, even if you're in happiness, pain, joy, whatever emotion, bliss, that breathing technique will help you center yourself. It'll help you because you're so focused on the breath. As you breathe slowly, right? When you count to 13, as you breathe slowly, it's different, right? It feel different. So y'all want to do it again? If you want to do it again, just put a yes in the comments and we'll do it again. It's grand to see you. We are one. Okay. So some people just got in. We're doing a breathing technique that'll help you center yourself. The most important part about this is to slow your breath down. Don't try to rush your breath, because this is how most people do it. And then right around here, around 7 or 8, is when you run out of breath and you're all like trying to strain. You just go slow. Just go slow with your breath, like you're just taking a little bit of air in at a time. And we're going to count to 13. We're going to breathe in 13 seconds, breathe out 13 seconds, then 8, 5, 3, 2, 1. Same concept. We're going to breathe in and breathe out the same number, okay? So I'm going to count on my hand, right? And I want you to follow my hand, okay? Just breathe. You can do it on your fingers too. Count your breath, right? So you'll be like, breathe in, right? And then you'll count it on your hand until you hit 13. And then you breathe out, and then you count it down. It's called Fibonacci breathing. This is one of the best ways to center yourself. Okay, so we're about to start. So just relax your body wherever you at. Just chill. Let the air out. Just relax. I'm just rubbing my chest, because when you put your hand on your chest, it releases chemicals in your brain. It sends a signal to your brain to release chemicals as if you were getting a hug. If you put your hand on your chest or your heart, either one, your heart or your chest, it'll release the chemical to your brain. Okay, so from right here, we're going to start. We're going to count to 13, okay? Okay, so breathe in 13. Breathe out 13. Breathe in 8. Breathe out 8. Breathe in 5. Breathe out 5. Breathe in 3. Breathe out 3. Breathe in 2. Breathe out 2. Breathe in 1. Exhale. Some of you might feel a tingling sensation in your feet. You might feel a light sensation come in your body. It may be your hands, it may be your chest, it may be at a different part of your body. But when you do this type of breathing, it helps you to tap into yourself. I have a lot of people ask me, how do I access this power? How do I do this? You breathe. That's it. That's one of the biggest things, breathing, right? You see people like doing telekinesis, right? All the time. It feels nice, right? That's called Fibonacci breathing. You can do that anytime. You could teach your kids that. That's your electricity basically resetting in your body. The thing about the breathing part is that you have to do it slow, because when you rush it, you'll run out of breath around 7 to 9. You'll run out of breath. So it teaches you to control your breath. So I'm going to show you another technique. Watch. You close your mouth to where you only have like a little bitty hole like this. Okay? Like probably like this much. You can have about this much. Okay? So you breathe in through here. Like you're whistling, right? I'm going to show you. Breathe in here and breathe out like you were whistling. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. So it seems silly. I know some people would see it and it would seem silly, but what happens is You're concentrating your breath to move to one position. And it's basically learning breath control, right? It's like if you were a flute player, right? You have to know how to control your breath in order to have certain notes playing with the flute, or saxophone, oboe, clarinet, any of those types of instruments. When you do that type of breathing, right, you can, let's say you sit here, right? It's like you're pushing energy into your Merkaba. Your Merkaba is your space Uber that sits inside your chest. You have an upside down pyramid and you have a right side up pyramid inside itself. When you're breathing like that, it's like a spinning top. It's like you're spinning the top on the inside. Hey Vixen, it's a pleasure to have you. It's great to see you. It's like a spinning top. And doing that small breath, that little small breath. It seems silly, right? Just put your hands together like this, right? Okay, so we're going to do 3 rounds of that. Okay, so we're going to breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Okay, we're going to do 3 rounds of that. So we're going to do it 3 times. So you go. We're going to break. Right? When you can put your hands on your chest, your stomach, or you can hold your hands like this. You'll start to feel a cool tingling sensation come in your hands. Okay? So we're going to do 6 rounds now. Okay? So we're going to do 3, 6, 9. Okay? The first round, we're going to do 3 breaths. The second round, we're going to do 6 breaths. So what I mean is like 1 round is a set of 3. Okay? So we're going to go, and then we're going to break, and then do another set of 3 times. And then after that last set of 3, we're going to do 6. And after that last set of 6, we're going to do it 9 times. Okay? Now, you can put your hands together. You can put your hand on your chest and hold one hand up, either or. You can put your hands up like this. You can hold your hands. Hold your hands in a position that feel comfortable for you. I tell people like this because you're connecting. Your whole hand is an energetic circuit board, basically, and you're connecting different electrical neurons that trigger in your brain by putting this is called a mudra. A mudra is basically using your hands, electrical signals to trigger things in your body. I'll show you a mudra real quick. So you take 2 of your fingers, bend them, right? Make a little triangle. Okay, connect your pinkies together, right? And just put your thumbs forward like this. This is a mudra to help you breathe better. Right? Because it triggers like electrical signals sent to your brain telling your body you want to breathe in and breathe out easier. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of mudras. You know how you see people like this and you see people do this, the symbol of power. You see people do this. All of these are just different electrical signals that you're telling your brain that you're doing. It puts you, it's body language, but it's also electrical grids in your hands. Because there's a reason why they call them healing hands, because these are electrical circuits. Okay? So, I'm doing my hands like this. We're going to breathe in. It's great to see you, Kevin. We're going to breathe in 3 times, breathe out 3 times. Take a break. Okay? Then we're going to go to 6. After the last round of 6, we're going to 9. So you can follow along. You can put your hands however you want to. I gave you a couple of ways to do it. Okay, so we're going to sit still. Just relax. Take a breath how you want to. Just relax. Okay, I'm going to just breathe in and breathe out. We're going to do it 3 times, okay? Here we go. Break. Another round of the 3. break, another round of the 3. Break. Now we're moving on to the 6th round, okay? Breathe in. We're going to do it 6 times. Breathe in. Break. Now we're going to do another round of the 6, okay? Breathe in. Break. Another round of the 6. Breathe in. This is the 4th round of the 6. Okay? Breathe in. That's the 4th round. We're moving on to the 5th round of the 6. Breathe in. This is the final round of the 6. Breathe in. Now we're moving on to the 9th round. So we're doing 9 breaths, okay? This is the first round of the 9. Breathe in. This is the 2nd round of the 9. Breathe in. This is the 3rd round of the 9. You should be feeling a tingling sensation in your body. This is the 4th round of the 9 breaths. 4th round. Breathe in. This is the 5th round of the 9 breaths. Okay, breathe in. This is the 6th round. We got 3 more left. Breathe in. We're on round number 7. Breathe in. We're on round number 8. Breathe in. One more. One more. You got it. One more round. You ready? Breathe in. How do you feel? How do you feel? Some of you might be feeling real cold right now. You might feel real light. Your head might be lightheaded. Your fingers might be light. You just take slow, controlled breaths. The key to that 3-6-9 method is that you do 3 rounds of those 3 breaths, break, 6 rounds of 6 breaths, break, then 9 rounds of 9 breaths. By the time you finish the whole thing, you should feel a tingling sensation. You should feel lighter in your head, right? You should feel cool or like a calm sensation around your body. For some of y'all who just got in here, some of y'all got cold fingers right now, right? That's why I put my hands together. Because you could put your hands however you want to, but I put my hands together so I can feel it. Some of you cleared out your sinuses, right? If you have a headache, that's a great method to use for a headache. Headaches, sinuses, calming your nervous system down, learning how to breathe, tingling sensation around your body. You're tapping into ether. That's ether, that's your electrical energy. So all of you are feeling this energy right now, right? Inside of your body. Right? You're feeling this light sensation. Your hands are feeling cool, right? You can rub any part of your body right now. So if you have a sore throat, you can rub your throat right now. It'll help you clear that up. If you have sinuses right now, you could take your hands and go across your sinus cavity, right? It'll clear more of that mucus. And like if you know some people having a cold, they could do that 3-6-9 method, because your nose gonna be like that. But doing that slow breath, it'll help you start clearing up all that mucus and all that stuff out of your body. That's why it's so important to breathe. Just doing that simple breathing technique. A lot of you feel different right now, don't y'all? Y'all feel like, what the hell? This is crazy. I don't get it. 3-6-9. 3 rounds of just simple breaths. Don't try to go super fast or super slow. Just find that pace that works best for you. 3-6-9. However you want to do it. That simple breathing technique, you'll be calm and relaxed. I showed you the Fibonacci so far, the Fibonacci breath. I was breathing like, hold on, what am I tapping into? That's your ether. That's your electrical. That's your energy. You're tapping into what's around you the whole time. This is why people tell you to meditate. So if you do that with your eyes closed, your pineal gland will activate. That's why I closed my eyes a couple times, right? It was crazy fast. It seemed like it's moving kind of quick, but you're just going at a steady pace. 3-6-9 breath. The Fibonacci breath is the 13-8-5-3-2-1. So I'll repeat that. Fibonacci breath is 13-8-5-3-2-1. You breathe in, breathe out 13. You breathe in, breathe out 8. Breathe in, breathe out 5. Breathe in, breathe out 3. Breathe in, breathe out 2 and 1. And that'll help you center yourself. That's a type of breathing technique. 13-8-5-2-1. It's pinned right here. Shout out to Star You. Gratitude for that. So these different types of breathing techniques are how you tap into your power. A lot of you ask like if you're doing telekinesis, right? You see a lot of people pushing the foil paper, right? Do one of these breathing techniques before you push the foil paper. Pull the foil paper into you. If you're doing telekinesis, pull the foil paper into you. Okay? You pull it in. Pull it like, right? Anybody can push, because you know your hand does emit wind from your hand. Anybody can push. Pull the foil paper into you. That's how you know if you really got telekinesis or not. Another trick you can do. It's not really a trick. These are just things you can do. If you have a candle, right? I'm going to go get a candle real quick. Hold on. I'm going to go get me a candle. I think I got one. Yeah, I got one right here. Perfect. I got a candle. Okay. I'm going to show you some more stuff so you can tune your stuff. When I see them do they seem exhausted after it? Because they didn't do the breathing. Hold on. When I see them, do they seem exhausted after it is? Could you repeat that? Because I did not get how you typed. If you can repeat that, I can help you. I'm going to light this candle up, and we're going to do some stuff. I'm going to show you something. Okay, so I'm going to look at the fire. I'm going to turn my light off so we can look at it. Hold on. Okay, so you got your candle, right? Whatever your candle is, you see the fire, right? When they push the foil, they seem exhausted after. Is it because they didn't do the breath work? Yeah. Some of the people who do the telekinesis, you hold in your breath, okay? When you hold in your breath, you're holding in your power. Release the breath at the same time you push. Relax, just oop. I lit the candle out, so we only got one. Okay, we got one candle lit. So what I want you to do, I wish I had a longer candle. It's easier with the longer candle. But what I want you to do is, if you have a candle, I want you to focus on the light. Right? It's not long enough. That's why it's harder to do with these types of candles. So if you get the longer candles, it'll make sense. But if you're looking at the light, right? You know how you see people manipulate, right? You see how it's hot, right? I'm gonna show you something. I want you to focus your energy on your hand. Right? Focus your energy. I know that's gonna seem silly. Focus your energy on your hand. And you'll be able to do, just touch. You know, some of y'all are pyro arsons. Right? Y'all see me touching this fire, right? I'm focusing. Okay? Focusing. I know y'all can't see, but I'm actually touching the fire. I wish I had a bigger candle so I could show you. I'm like touching the fire, like touching it. When you can move your energy around your hand, you make a shield. I know that's gonna seem silly, but that's why you see those monks who do that. Once you learn how to move your energy, you can start, you know, touching the fire, right? You start touching the fire. The reason why the fire burns is because your brain is sending a signal to your hands are sending a signal to your brain saying, hey, there's something causing disturbance right here. And when you focus, right, it'll be hot. It's like, ah, man, it hurts. So breathing. See, I can only do it a couple times. I'm still learning myself, but over time you'll be able to just hold it. But I'm gonna show you with a lighter because it'll be easier to show you on today's episode of I'm gonna show you with a lighter. It'll probably be easier to show you. Okay, so y'all see the light, right? Y'all see the hue around the light, right? So what I want you to do, I want you to squint your eyes, right? And I know you see the light, so you know it's, you know, gas and all that stuff, but I want you to focus on the light around the light. Okay, I want you to see that circle. You should see the circle around the light. Okay, now the reason why I'm showing you this, look a half inch above the fire. Okay, now I know this is gonna seem silly, right? Now I want you to look a half inch above your fingertip. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to read aura. Okay, put your hand in front of you, right? I want you to look a half inch above your finger. Okay, now I want you to squint your eyes. The reason why you squint your eyes is because your eyes only see 3 colors: red, green, and blue, and different variations of those colors, right? When you squint your eyes, you know how you have your peripheral vision right over here? That's your real vision. I know that's gonna seem strange for some people, but that's your real vision. Okay, so when you squint, I want you to look a half inch and you should see a light coming from my hands. Look a half inch, about a half inch above my hand. Now, when I move my hand down, you should see little lights coming from my hand. You can do that for your hand too. And just to show you I'm not playing a game, I'm going to go to a wall so you can see I'm gonna have a light on the wall. Right? So I'm gonna just pick a wall. Let me do. Okay, so as y'all can see, this is my light up here. I'm finna move one of my lights over here to the wall so y'all can see. So I move my light right here to the wall so you can see. Okay, now I'm going to put my hand against this wall right here, right? Now I want you to look a half inch above my hand, half inch, and then I want you to squint your eyes, right? I'm going to put my hand like this, a half inch above my hand, squint your eyes, okay? As you squint your eyes, I want you to tell me what color you see. I'm going to put my hand down. What color do you see? Okay? Some of y'all might say, you see yellow, you see orange. What other colors do you see? You see purple. Y'all see yellow. The wall's yellow, right? Now, watch this. I'm going to a green wall now. So I'm on a green wall with no light. You see there's no light on this wall. It's green. I want you to look a half inch above my hand. Okay? I'm going to hold it right here. Look a half inch above my hand. And I'm going to put it down. Squint your eyes and tell me what color you see. Now, let me ask you a question. I want y'all to look at the comments right now. Y'all were looking at my aura on 2 different walls, right? How did everybody come up with a different color? Because you were rainbow being. Your body changes colors depending on your emotional state, what you're doing at the time, who you're around, and how you perceive and see things, right? Some people saw blue, some people saw red, yellow, green. How did all of y'all see all these different colors at the same time? That's how powerful you are. That's how powerful your aura is. That's how quick your aura changes. Every millisecond, your aura changes color. Y'all saw me. You can do it right now. Just put your hand in front of you. Look a half inch above your finger. Right? Half inch. Squint your eyes. Right? Put your hand down. What color do you see? You can do that for yourself. And you can see your aura. Your aura is changing constantly. What's up, Renee? It's great to see you. Your aura is changing constantly. That's how fast you move. As an energy body, that's how fast your energy body moves. People were saying red, yellow, green, blue, white. How did all these people see these different colors of my aura? And I went on 2 different walls. I went on a yellow wall with the light, and I went on a green wall with no light. How did y'all still see different colors? Right? The color of your aura also shows you what your emotional state is, right? If you ever see black around somebody, like a black aura, that's usually death. If you see red around somebody, that's usually leadership. White, green, usually like teaching or kindness or something like that. Gracefulness. You know what I'm saying? Each color represents something that's with you. Purple is intelligence. You know, purple goes with your crown chakra, your third eye. Now, I showed you that trick, right? If your aura is transparent, right? That means right now you're in your natural state. If your aura has no color, you're in your natural state. You're in your neutral. Because you are neutral too, but your colors. So imagine your waves are doing this. Your electric waves and your energy waves are doing this. Right? When you have translucent, that means right now you're centered. You're not mad, you're not sad, you're not happy. You're just right here. You just are, right? That's a good position to be in. I go to a river and make a small amount of water swirl the opposite way. Yeah, just breathe. Just circles. A lot of our life is spirals, circles, squares, triangles, and prisms, right? That's a lot of our life, you know. Circles, squares, you know how you see people do this, right? Wax on, wax off. Circles, some people go in square formations, right? Like square, right? Some people go in triangle formations. Like when you see people do this and they do the eye thing like this, they made this. I'm not a part of them, but they made this, but it's really this. This is a mudra for illumination, for y'all who don't know what that means. So if you were in the sun, I'm gonna show you something. So let's say this is the sun. When you put your hands like this in front of your third eye, in front of the sun, look what it does to your third eye. It triangulates where that light is going from the sun, right? I'm not in that Illumi. Trust me, they made an offer to me already. I'm cool. I already told people they made an offer to me, the Illumi. I turned it down because I ain't trying to do that weirdo shit. I'm cool. I ain't grabbing my ankles. I'm cool. I'm cool on that. Y'all got it. Y'all grab y'all ankles all y'all want to. I ain't. Anyway, when you take this symbol and you put it over your third eye and you're in the sun, right? First off, your whole hand. If you remember, they made an offer to all the chosen. They did. They sure did. Check this out. Your whole hand is a circuit board. Remember when I told you that? You remember in certain indigenous cultures, when they would pray to stuff, they would open up their hands? You can do that, right? When you do this to the sun, like you putting your hands up to the sun, you're absorbing light into your electrical grid. That's what you're doing. You putting your hands up like this, right? Now, watch this. When you do the symbol of illumination, right, and you put it on your third eye in front of the sun, you have both of your hands up, right? So electrical grid, right? You're setting up a grid, and your third eye's right there. You're illuminating your third eye. You're illuminating your third eye, right? You put your hands up. You look up at the sun. You have your feet grounded in the grass. As you look up, you complete a circuit. That's a circuit. Electricity comes in, goes down through your energy system, goes down into the ground, comes back up in another current, and your other foot comes all the way back up, right? And it goes in a loop. You're making an electrical loop to make it easier for more light to enter here. That's why you would see cultures do this, going upwards, because they're absorbing light here. When you absorb sunlight is like sending a signal, right, inside of your body. You have a whole dictionary of the universe sitting inside of you. When the light hits you, it's like, imagine a librarian coming up inside of you and pulling out a book that's for you, right? That's your own light. When we say we have downloads, it's really an upload because you already have the data in you, but it's making it aware for you. It's called the Akashic Records. The Akashic Records is a giant ass universal library. Everybody has their own section, but there's a giant library for everybody, right? And as you do more breathing, you close your eyes, you're in the sunlight, you ground yourself, you get to access different levels of your own Akashic Records. So think of it as like a library with stairs and a spiral case. Each stair is like a level, right? It's like level 1, level 2, level 3. The more information you get on level 1, the more awareness it unlocks so that you can go to the next section or level 2. So let's say, you getting a spiritual awareness about something in particular, right? You just had a spiritual awareness about 333, right? That's a bookmark, right? If you take that information and you use it in your environment one day, oh man, that's 333, and you look around and you see what's going around in that environment at the time. You see what you're doing. You see what you up to at that time. You're like, oh, okay, I get it, right? You write that down. When you write that down, that becomes a puzzle piece for you, right? Now, let's say you have that happen 3 or 4 more times. Now you have 4 or 5 puzzle pieces, and those puzzle pieces come together. When they come together, wow. Now you can go to your next level of awareness. Now that I know what synchronicities are, and I pay attention to my environment, what is this ringing? What does ringing in the ears mean, right? Then you start learning about what ringing in, and then it slowly start building up. You're really building. That's what we call vibration. That's what we call, you know how people say raise your vibration? As you raise your vibration, it's easier to tap into your own personal library, so you get more answers to the questions you've had about yourself. Just like when you have dreams. Dreams are alternate realities of you in a parallel or a multi-dimensional place or somewhere else. You take a little notebook and you do bullet points of what you remember as soon as you wake up. Just bullet points. Keep a little notebook right in the bed with you. As soon as you start writing these down, you'll start getting these puzzle pieces. After you get so many puzzle pieces from your higher selves or your spirit guides or your angels, whatever you want to call them, you'll start becoming more aware. As you become more aware, you'll elevate your consciousness, right? You have a whole stairway of levels inside of you, right? And as you tap into the stairway, you'll be able to choose what level you want to be on. So, well, my vibration is right here, which is how your cells move in order to reflect reality. So your subconscious is basically the creator of reality. Your third or your first eye is your projector. This is your projector. Boom. As you become more aware, you move from 360p to 1080p. Right? You go through 540, 720, and then 1080p. That's why as you become more aware, you raise your vibration, or you move to a new dimension. What we call dimensions are consciousness density, right? As you elevate, your body becomes lighter, right? As you go down in vibration, your body becomes denser, like an anchor, right? They give you fear, sadness, pain, grief, victimization, lust. They feed this to you so that your wave can slow down like this. When it's slow like this, it makes you more solid. Nothing around you is solid. Nothing. Everything is energy compressed doing this. So when you're in bliss, happiness, gratitude, your waves like this. And when your waves like this becomes 1080p. So you can see more stuff. Now, some of you are like, what? So let me give you an example. Since we're raising the collective consciousness up for the entire world right now, right? They're just finding 200 plus different new animals, right? Gratitude. Real quick though, if y'all want to donate, for real, if y'all want to donate, I have a poll real quick. If y'all want to donate, hold on. What the hell is this? Hold on, y'all. What? No, they didn't. Those stanky booty bastards. Oh, y'all some hoes. Okay, here we go. Wow, there we go. Oh, it says, can you help me get to 10K? We already at 10K. Hold on, what the hell is... they done messed up my shit. Oh, stanky bastards. It says, what would you... That's not even what I asked people on the poll. What the fuck? Hold on, y'all. Yeah, they did some hunky-dory shit and took my poll away. But if you want to donate, Cashapp, Tradingninjaz, it's in my bio. If you want to donate, it's in my bio. For Venmo and Cashapp. What if you dream about a reality you don't seem is fit for the current path you're working towards? Then you can move your energy. So your energy is like a radio station, right? And if a current reality isn't what you want, you can tune the radio station to something else. That's your energy, frequency, and vibration. Here we go. If y'all want to donate right there, you can donate to these options in the poll. But anyway, you tune in to the type of reality you want to receive on the cool. I received a download a few times in my dreams. It's really an upload. Like I said, we call them downloads because it's easier to it's easier to how do you say explain. It's easier to explain when you say download, but it's really an upload because it's already inside of you. Yeah, if you're dreaming of an ex, that means that they planted their subconscious inside of you, or you allow them to see their subconscious. So whenever you're with somebody, you give them a piece of your energy, right? I've had people tell me, I dreamt about you taking me to this place in the realm. I dreamt about you teaching me something in a dream, right? It's because I'm putting a small smidget of my energy inside of you right now. Even right now, as I talk to you, you're having this much energy. You have a quotient of my energy inside of you. Okay? So the more a person makes an impact on you, the deeper the energy can seed in the person's body, if that makes sense. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you've been with somebody for 10 years and then you divorce, that person's energy is ingrained. It'll take time, but you can get the energy out, but it'll take time because you develop that connection for so long. Nightmares are your subconscious trying to relay a message about your current life in a visual representation that's easier for you to understand or understand, basically. So when you have some of your nightmares are telling you something about your life that's happening to you. Like, you know, if spiders are chasing you or something like that, it's like your subconscious plays a movie for you, so you can get the visual representation of, like, damn, this person is holding you back, or this person is doing this to you, and you're allowing this energy to continue. So you gotta slow it down or turn it off. You get what I'm saying? Just as an example. This is just an example. Last time I realized I was dreaming, I started flying, because levitation is for most extraterrestrial species, levitation is like a basic, it's like, right, you know how we ride bikes? That's levitation for most extraterrestrials. Telekinesis, telepathy, and levitation are like the basic for a lot of beings, because basically levitation is lowering your density. So if the earth was like a minus sign, it would be like putting a plus sign aura around you so that you can repel against, if that makes sense. Hello, Grand Night. I'm just giving examples. Yes, gratitude, Christy, for that. Gratitude. But yeah, that's basically, holy sh, you back. Hey, Casey, yeah. I've been here for a minute. I'm following you. I don't know on how many pages. I know a lot of people do. Yeah, it's great to see you too, Gypsy. I see a lot of people. I love your teaching. It's easy. I mean, it's not easy, but I try to put it in a way that people can get it. You know, because some people, when they explain certain things, it's like it's too drawn out. So I try to make it as simple as I can to where you can get it pretty quick. I was jumping timelines in my dreams, different scenarios. So timelines, that's another thing I want to talk about. Timelines are just different wavelengths of light, right? So 1901 is a wavelength that goes like this. 1961 is one that goes like this, right? 2000 goes like this. 2000, all of them are just wavelengths of light, right? Like how, you know how they're having all these plane crashes and stuff? A lot of these same plane crashes happened in 1961. The Olympic team, skate team, I posted it in my reposts. The ladies, there's a beautiful goddess explaining it. The exact same events that happened in 1961 are the same events happening now. It's like wavelengths are converging to where you can see the repeated pattern. All the great resets, a lot of repeated patterns are happening right now, right? They're trying to do the great reset shit, but ain't no more great resets. That shit is over with. It's done data, right? But this portion is you recognizing that wavelength, right? Just like you ever made a choice in life where you had to choose A and B, right? This is a tree. Those choices are still out here like this. When you choose this wavelength of light, that's where your currency is looking. That's where your energy is projected. This side wavelength is still going on. That if you made this choice, that wavelength is still going on. But the one you're current to is where your awareness is placed. You get what I'm saying? Right? So, like I said, all your choices are like the roots of a tree, right? They're all connected to the tree. No matter where you put the tree, let's say you made this choice or you made that choice, they're still connected to the same tree. You're just taking another route to get to the same tree. Does that make sense? That's why there's really no wrong decisions. The only time you make a wrong decision is when you don't learn from it. If you make the same decision twice and you don't learn from it, that's when it becomes wrong. When you didn't, it's like, here's your path, you chose to go this path, and then there's a slight variance. Or here's your path, here's another path you can go, and then here's another set of roots and branches and stuff you can take. All energy is all is energy and vibrational alignment. When Nikola Tesla told you the keys to the universe is for energy, frequency, and vibration, he was giving mad game. That's top-notch game. Because when you start seeing things as energy, frequency, and vibration, a lot of the extra fluff around it gets turned off. You'll see a lot of extra fluff just cut. What if they have passed on? See, the thing is, when a person passes on, their physical vessel just runs out of electrical current. That's it. Your physical when you die, your physical vessel is just out of electricity. Your internal soul has an infinity battery on it. You got an infinite battery on your soul. Your physical vessel is for a limited time. That's why we have limited, we have this period of time, right? It's like, imagine your phone battery going dead. That's the same concept with your physical body, because your physical body is a compression of cells doing this in order to make a solid form like everything else around you. And after a while, it's harder for it to maintain the same form. That's why the reason why you really get old is because your cells start to lose electricity. That's it. On the cool. I mean, like, when you know how people tell you to eat good, eat this alkaline and electric food, the electricity keeps your cells moving so you can maintain a solid form longer. But, over time, your cells start to slow down, right, for the physical. But your soul doing this and doing all kinds of stuff like this. Your soul dancing. The soul cells are dancing, but your physical body has a certain amount of compression and a certain amount of vibrations doing this to keep that body solid. So as you get older, as your cells slow down, you want to speed up that process by having some kind of electrical current, right? Just do a little bit for yourself, maintaining, and just add electricity to your body. Because it's like slowing the electricity down in your physical body, if that makes sense. Gratitude for the donation. I'm really grateful. Why when I sit and thought, I get taken somewhere else? Because your thought process is your creation power. And it's also your train station. Your thoughts is a train station to go to other places. So when you sit still like this, right? You close your eyes, you sit still, you sit in the quiet, you sit in darkness, right? You relax. You breathe. It's like being at the train station and you have all these trains open up, right? As soon as you sit still, you have all these trains open up and you can choose what station you want to go to, like a radio. I used to dream I can fly with my kids. Now I'm having to change anything. You can still fly. I'm telling y'all, a lot of y'all have levitation inside of you. That's why you have dreams of flying. Y'all have levitation. The reason why we don't have levitation is just because the electromagnetic nets, like the towers, the 5G towers, they emit frequencies that throw your body off. If we didn't have those, a lot of people could fly. You wouldn't need airports no more. On the cool. Imagine you'd be like, I'm going to China. Just take off. Right? It's everything is electricity. Electricity and magnetism. Electromagnetism. That's really what it is on the cool. I've been dreaming about our current timeline right now. So a lot of people, like I said, timelines are just wavelengths of light. That's really what it is. It's just light. Just like time. What we call time is just light waves in different variations, doing different stuff. It just, do you agree with Dr. York? I believe Dr. York had a lot of good teachings. What I take about teachings, anybody's teachings, and I want you to do this with me, question everything. Not everything resonate with everybody. And that's just what it is. Information is out there as a source to use, and you can use it in a positive way or a negative way, whatever the information may be. I tell people, I want you to question me. I don't want you to be like, he always know his shit. He always on point. I want you to question me. I want you to look inside yourself and ask questions. I don't want you just depending on me for answers all the fucking time. That defeats the purpose of having free will. Right? If that was the case, you could just be a slave. I mean, on the cool. I'm just being honest with you. You know what I'm saying? And that's with anybody. So, question shit. Just question shit. All the time. I used to have dreams of flying as a kid, and now I'm having it all over, because you go back to your childhood to learn about your future and your now. Your childhood tells you about who you are now too. Right? You used to fly as a kid, right? Because you could always fly. All this electricity is coming in your body right now. Cosmic electricity. You have electricity from the ground coming up towards you. It's like, imagine being dumped with all this energy you haven't had since you've been awake, since you've been alive. Your soul has been in sleep mode. And now your soul is like, hey, oh shit, I'm back. Why are all my dreams very vivid? Because your dreams are vivid too. Because they're not dreams. So they teach us shit in the opposite, right? The physical world is the dream world. The soul realm is the real realm, right? When you go to sleep, you have dreams, right? It's the opposite. When you go to sleep, you go to the real world. That's why so many people like going to sleep. You get to go and travel and be without the limitation of just the body. You get it? Like, you get to be without limitation because you're free. You're a sovereign being. You're multidimensional. You get to see other versions of yourself and do other shit. That's why a lot of people like sleeping. This is the dream realm. I know that's going to sound strange, but they put us in an upside down world. And they put all of our shit upside down so we wouldn't know how to use it, right? Like, oh man, dark is evil. You shouldn't do dark stuff, right? But you come out of a womb, which is dark. You're made out of creation molecules, which is called dark matter. You don't hear nothing about light matter molecules, right? Right? They teach you in reverse so you don't use it and don't recognize what's going on. May have made some bad choices, but never any mistakes. Exactly. That's how I see it too. I made some choices that I thought were the best for me at the time. Some of them may not have been the best at the moment, but I realized that they helped me to get onto the tree I needed to be on at the time. And that's why I tell, don't beat yourself up. I know a lot of people, I know self-discipline is key in everything, but don't beat yourself up to the point to where you don't get up. It's okay. If you made a mistake, it's fine. Just recognize it, analyze it, and just move. Because sometimes your biggest enemy would just be you holding you back. I should know. I should know. But y'all can enlarge things in your dreams. Once you recognize you come from the most high, you come from the highest creator, you can manipulate your dreams how you want to. You can travel where you want to at will. That's part of the process of learning your energy. Knowing this removes so much confusion and brings peace, for real. So we can call them to us. Yeah, you can call anything you want. So when you go to the astral, you have like your own version of a little safe house, right? You know how you play Grand Theft Auto and you got your safe house? You have a safe house in the astral. That's your area. Your spirit guides, whoever energies you allow in there, they can come in there and chill, right? Let me give you an example. You ever go astral or whatever? You go astral or you dream, right? And you wake up and it feel like somebody holding your feet, or feel like something came with you at the end. It's because they were trying to hop into your house in your astral, right? Y'all ever wake up with bruises and scars out of nowhere? Bruises and scars in the astral are vibrations, right? So let's say I got a cut right here in the astral. When you vibrate back to your physical body, that vibration of that cut will come on your physical. That's why you wake up with cuts and bruises. Some of y'all be fighting over there in your other existences, in your other parallel lives. Some of y'all be fighting. And when you come back to your physical vessel, right? So I put it where I got a little pyramid. Here we go. Perfect. So it's like this, right? When you sleep, your physical body is down here, right? This is your physical body, my hand. Your physical body goes through a pyramid, right? Your Merkaba. Your Merkaba is a pyramid that's like this and like this, right? Inside of each other. When you sleep, your body goes through levels, basically. It's like you're going through water, a water pyramid. Boom. Right? Sometimes people get stuck in levels, right? Sometimes people get stuck. That's called a coma, right? You see people get in the comas, it's because they're in another realm, living a life over there and forgetting about the physical. And then when they get here, they're like, what happened? I had a whole life over there. I had a whole family. It's because you tapped into your other self, right? Some people keep going. Some people will stop. Some people, when you come back down, right? And you're coming back down into your physical, right? It feel like you've fallen, right? It's because you're falling through your pyramid to get your electrical current back right, so you can come back into your physical vessel. So that's, if y'all have dreams of falling, it's because you've fallen to get back into your vessel. I know that, just take this, as a reference. All this stuff I'm telling you is just a reference. You can compare it to your notes, add it to your notes, and just use it in order to grow. That's how I see it. I was unaliving people with powers in one dream. That's one of your realities. Some of y'all might be some supervillains. Y'all seem nice, but y'all on the cool some supervillains. Y'all here, y'all all here spiritual youngins. Why can't I remember some dreams but not fully? Because sometimes it depends on what you're eating. It depends on your emotional state before you go to sleep. You can set intention before you go to sleep. Like when I go to sleep tonight, I'm going to speak with my ancestors, and you visualize yourself with your ancestors or the higher version of yourself, right? When I go to sleep tonight, right? Sleep is really like deep meditation on the cool. Sleep is like real deep meditation on the cool. What's up, Knowledge? Great to see you. Like the trains in the Matrix. Exactly, JK. Like the trains in the Matrix. Sleep paralysis too is like, imagine, you remember how I told you your body is coming down through those different levels to come back? It's like being stuck in that level. Like imagine your electrical body is trying to come back into your physical, but it's like this, right? Some people say it'd be like sleep demons. Sleep paralysis is like, right? It's like something is trying to pull your motherfucking ass or do something to your energy to make it, they trying to attach to your energy. So if this is your energy, it's like, imagine you coming down and someone like, wait, I want to come too. I want to come too. I want to see. That's just my paraphrased version of it. That just makes it easier. Then when I wake up, I go back to sleep, and it's like I go back to yeah. So when you go to the astral realm, you remember how I told you you had a safe house? It's just like Grand Theft Auto. You have a save point or a checkpoint in your dream sometimes. And when you want to finish the dream, it's like, oop, I need to get up. Like your body tell you, you need to go pee real quick. You need to go drink some water. That's your checkpoint. And when you go back to sleep, you restart at your checkpoint. Does that make sense? Is immortality a natural for some being? So immortality is supposed to be for us. There's beings that used to be called Isbis. Isbis were the original hominid to this planet. Some of them lasted 4,000 to 5,000 years. When some of the Anus came, right, they had a telomere cap put on their DNA. When that telomere cap, the cap was put on the DNA, it's called telomeres or telomeres. Basically, if you didn't have that on your DNA, you would live 50 years old, would be a baby. You could live 500 to 5,000 years. I know that's going to sound strange. Harvard University did a test where they removed the telomeres from lab mice. When they removed it, they lived 3 times longer. Now imagine doing that to you. On the cool. The world is spiritual. But, you know, there's some beings who say you shouldn't be immortal. Immortality is it's a blessing and a curse. Because if you're immortal, imagine being immortal in a physical vessel and you do everything. What are you going to do afterwards? Right? With death, when you have death around you, or when you have death, it allows you to recycle. Right? If you die, you just go back to your original self, or you go to source, or you go to another place. It just depends on where your energy is and how your energy refraction is created. But if you're immortal, you imagine being immortal. You're a construction worker, a lawyer, you done been a doctor, you done been everything. Eventually your ass is gonna get bored. On the cool. You helped humanity, you helped all these different groups. Now your ass is bored. Now you stuck with just being, and they have so many dimensions and different portals and different celestial realms and stuff out there. Eventually you get tired. On the cool. You will get tired. I mean, it's cool, you know, once you cohesive with your community and stuff, it's cool. But after a while, somebody would have that, oh, well, I got to get more power than you. And now that I got more power than you, I'm going to take over. And then the whole war cycle starts over and over. Oh, what's up, Lopak? I ain't seen you in a minute. I wish I could remember my dreams. You can. You can. Get you some Harataki, some Oramus. Get you some Mugswort. Like, there's certain herbs that'll help you. Blue Lotus. That'll help you with your dreams, too. Some of you have a lack of memory is because your childhood was traumatic and your brain at the time was trying to save your ass, so it started suppressing the memories to keep itself alive. If y'all didn't know that, if you go through super traumatic experiences as a child, your brain will put up like self-defense mechanisms to suppress certain memories, right? So that you can live, because the brain is trying to survive. You get what I'm saying? So some of y'all, just if you do your inner work or your child work, or look at your inner child, some of that stuff will start becoming clear. That's why that child work is so important, because as you go back to your childhood, it explains a lot of how your behavior is, how your attitude, your mental foundation was set up between the ages of 0 and 9. That's why you see grown ass people acting like children, because they still haven't passed that traumatic part. But you can use that childhood also to grow, because it teaches you and shows you more about your present self. That's why it's so important. People put their childhood to the side and forget, like, you know, I used to like playing games when I was a child. I quit playing video games for like 5-10 years. Then picked up a game. I was like, damn, this is fun. I remember why I like this. And it start triggering stuff. And then you start remembering memories, for example. Some of y'all used to play basketball when you were a child. Stop playing when you got older because of injuries and stuff, or right? You go to the court, start shooting some hoops. All of a sudden, your memories start triggering. You get what I'm saying? You have to do little things like that. Remember your childhood, and it'll help you unlock more stuff right now. It's so important. So important. What's up, Big Chrysler? Great to see you. So important. If you know there's something that you should be doing, but you don't know what, how do you tap into it? Experiment. That's what I've been doing. There's times I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Y'all look at me and be like, oh, he know all this stuff. Sometimes I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just testing things out, experiencing, seeing what works best for me, seeing this type of energy, seeing what this energy does. And if it doesn't vibe with me, I let it go. Sometimes you'll have a passion for something, right? You'll start it like, man, I can't wait to do this. Blah, blah, blah. You start doing it and then your passion fade. It's not that you didn't want to do it. It's just that in that moment in time, your energy was the highest for that activity to want to do. And it's not like you see a lot of people do music, right? Some people don't want to be famous. They just want to do music on the side and have fun, right? Some people just chasing fame and forget where their origins are. They forget their own internal energies. What got them to the point, the love of music. You get what I'm saying? And I'm going to start getting back into my music because I like making music. So I'm going to get back into making my music. So it's just like when I talk to y'all, I learn more about me. And some of the stuff that I've had suppressed and stuff, it's just like, okay, so this is what I need to do. When having this feedback with a group or community allows you to learn more about yourself too, because it's just a reflection of you talking to you. My kid's father just passed and I feel his frequency. So the thing is too, ask him to communicate his safety in the astral realm before you go to sleep. Set the intention and he'll let you know. Most loved ones who pass away, they'll let you know that they're okay in the spiritual because they have less to deal with. I ain't gonna say less, but it's less stress than being in the physical. The physical is like the hardest density to be in. Like, that's why higher dimensional beings consider us primitive. It's because the physical vessel is like a low density, right? So when they're on the other side, they good. A lot of the beings over there, they good. They like, oh, I can't wait till you see me. I can't wait till you come on, hang out, and say what's up. They chilling. What if your circadian rhythm is off and you are nocturnal? It's okay. You have to listen to your energy because your energy will let you know how to, since everything is happening everywhere all at once. I'm a night owl, but I'm an early bird too, right? It just depends on how I feel for the day and what I ate the day before, what I did the day before. You learn to feel the wave of where you at presently and ride the waves, because some days you may be nocturnal or have insomnia, right? If you have insomnia, meditate more, because since you at night, there's less people talking, there's less noise. Go outside. If it's cold outside, put some meditation music on and chill, relax, do something you like to do something creative. So you notice a lot of rappers and musicians, they up at night, right? It's because it's creative. A lot of creative energy is up at night. You got to find the wave that works best for you. That's the easiest way to describe it. It's like waves of energy, and you're finding what one what meshes with you. Sometimes I know I'm fighting, but I don't like it. It's okay. A lot of y'all be fighting. It's a-okay, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. I put a poll up, bro. If y'all want to do the poll, it has all the ways to donate if y'all want to show some support. I'm so grateful. If you want to share energy or show support, you can do it in those ways in the poll. If this is helping you in any way or helping you to grow, you can put it in the poll. You can donate through the poll. My body flinch when I jump back in my reality. It's because you're electrical. Your body is vibrating at a lower density. So imagine your soul body doing this, and it has to slow down. to get back into this density and match. Does that make sense? I just took a long nap and felt that I was reading someone in motion, wanting to take me out. It's energy waves. You emit waves like a radar. So if you're getting a message that somebody trying to take you out, you need to use your intuition and your awareness and pay attention to the ones closest to you, or pay attention to that person or someone or that being on the cool. I've always had problems sleeping. Plus I work shift work. Melatonin and herbs don't work. Have you had magnesium? A lot of y'all can't sleep because you have a lack of magnesium. I learned that recently too. Like, they have magnesium you can put on your feet and magnesium you can take. Once you have enough magnesium in your body will naturally want to go to sleep. I have a friend that have an entity in a room that attacked him. They can physically touch him. Salt water bath. If you have any kind of being that's trying to be hostile towards you, salt water is the key to negating that type of energy. So if you put like a glass of salt water underneath your bed or around you, that'll help you when you sleep. Take a salt, you can get a bowl, grab some water. You can get that Morton salt. Put that salt in there, stir it in the water, wash yourself like this. Wash yourself. You can take a shower with it. Get your a little cup, put some salt. When you put, let's say you got body wash, right? Take your body wash, put it on your scrubber or whatever. Get one of those little dollar things of salt. Put it on there. And salt is good for your skin. Depending on what kind of salt. You can use sea salt for your skin. Put it on there. Start getting that shit off of you. Salt. We have salt water in our ocean for a reason. If we didn't have salt water in our ocean, we probably would be seeing Cthulhu out there and that motherfucker. You go out there and see that big ass snake from Thor sitting in the water. I experienced something like this while I was asleep, but it was my energy. Sometimes other energies visit you in your astral, or they're just curious about your energy, so they come and visit and be like, oh, what's that? I ain't never seen that before. Some beings have only been at certain levels. You know, you get to experience everything, but certain beings, they're just genuinely curious about your energy, because you know, some beings ain't just, we're like, I ain't seen that in my dimension. We don't have that over here. You get what I'm, because each dimension, each place is designed slightly different. So in another realm, instead of having dreads, I have an afro. You get what I'm saying? Like, each place has slight variances. I may be Latino in another dimension. You get what I'm saying? Latino melanin or something. You never know. Because I think immortality is good. It's alright. I've always wondered how we could extend the telomeres. Our DNA tampered about 200,000 years ago. Yep. I'm just catching up to comments, y'all, so if it take me a second. Isn't that where the elite reside? Ain't no elites. It's just beings who got a head start. Ain't no... They got a head start and stole your shit and tried to remix it and sell it back to you like a Pawn Star. They tried to remix your shit and sell it back to you and be like, yeah, you know, we got this new shit. Like, no, that was ours the whole fucking time. Y'all just remixed that shit. Is it possible to hear your brain from ADHD? Yeah. The thing about ADHD is that your brain is processing so many tasks spiritually, or the best way I tell people to use ADHD as a benefit is to shorten your tasks. You can do multiple tasks, just shorten them. So since your mind, like, let's say you're playing a game, all of a sudden your phone ring, and then over there you cooking noodles, right? You need to shorten the amount of time you give per task. So I tell people do 15 to 30 minutes on a task if you have ADHD. Do 15-30 minutes, switch to another task, do 15-30 minutes, then switch back to the first one. And you can do that up to like 3 to 4 tasks. I wouldn't go past like 4 or 5 tasks max. 4 or 5 tasks max. But once you get into the routine of it, you can get all your stuff done, and you can still move your brain at the same pace. It's like your brain is just trying to process so much stuff at one time. You're trying to do this, and this. So you shorten the interval of the time and you still do the multiples, and then by the time you finish, you'll have all of them completed. That's just my take. That's just my take on what to do. That's all. Shadow work, honestly, there's a book called Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza. That'll help you a lot on your shadow work. Honestly, that'll help you a lot in general. That one book will change your life. Lion Mane helps with memory. Shout out to Astral. I'm a pin you. Lion's Mane. I recently started hooping again after being my devotion through high school. Yep. That's why I say I'm a reflection of you and you are a reflection of me. It's just I'm speaking to you through another version of you and another consciousness, right? I'm not telling you nothing new. That's why I tell people I'm not teaching you nothing. I'm just making you aware of what's already in you. That's it. You don't teach nobody nothing. You give them the awareness so they can remember. I'm never teaching y'all nothing. Y'all just using your awareness to remember. I love dreaming now. Yeah, dreaming is actually just you going to the real world. That's the real world. When you go to sleep, that's the real world. This is the dream world, the physical. Remember, upside down world. Upside down world. Let me show you something. You see this spoon? Right? I want you to see the reflection. Hold on. Has some honey on it. Didn't want to just be on here tearing it up. I'm gonna show you something. Now, I want you to look in the reflection of the spoon. Right? Right? You can see a little bit, right? And then when you turn it up, right? You see my cell phone, right? That's my phone. And the spoon, right? That's the normal view of a spoon. When you turn it upside down, where's my phone at? Right? It's in reverse. This is just an example of being in the reverse, right? That's my phone, right? You can hardly see it. It looks messed up. It's crazy, right? You turn the spoon, you can see it perfectly fine. This is how the world should be. This is how they show us the world. Just with a spoon, that'll help you make. You can look at your reflection in the spoon and see what I'm talking about. Show your reflection in the front and then turn it around. And turn your modem off, yeah. Some people are more creative. I was sexually active as a kid, but was not molested. I get it. Do what you gotta do, man. It's another. If you had to advance early as a child, gratitude, creator. Yeah, gratitude. I think I am going to decide on how my dreams should be. Exactly. You have control over your dreams. And when you're having nightmares or anything like that, just remember you are the guide and you are the controller of the dream. This is your shit. This is your domain. Just like, this is my domain. I am God. And you'll snap. You'll be like, hold up. Y'all trying to chase me? You got me fucked up. Start spiritually handing out fades and shit. You want a cosmic two-piece? Bet, bitch. You gonna wake up feeling refreshed. Like, yeah, got me fucked up. I had to jump a motherfucker in the Astral last night. They tried to try me, bitch. Contribo helps. Contribo is another herb. Yep. Magnesium chloride. Magnesium spray. Yep. Magnesium chloride is really good. Shout out to New Biggs. Let me pin him. Shout out to Bro God. Magnesium chloride. Magnesium glycinate for sleep. You can use salt for saltwater baths. You could use some sea salt, Himalayan salt, the Morton salt. It's a property in the salt that helps to repel negative energy. So if you need to take a salt bath or a salt shower. So if you just have a shower like I do, I give me a little bowl. I put some salt in it when I'm showering, and when I start soaping up my towel, I'll put some salt on the towel, and then I'll scrub myself with the salt. You know what I'm talking about? Remote viewing basically is, you see how you see me right here? It's like I send a energetic copy to go watch something while my physical body stays here, right? A good way to learn how to remote view is, how the layout of your house or your apartment or wherever you stay, right? Grab like an item, right, and put your energy on it. I know it's gonna seem crazy. So let's say you had a spoon, right? Just focus, like visualize your energy on this spoon or whatever object you use. Go put it in the other room. Okay. Now, one of the most important parts about that remote viewing is visualization, right? The more detailed you are, the easier it is to go to wherever it is. Even if you have a rough, like, how some people go for walks around the neighborhood, right? Your neighborhood layout, right? When you're sitting at home, you have to envision, like, here's me, my physical. All right, I have an energetic copy of myself. Now my energetic copy is floating up the stairs, if you got stairs. Okay. So when I turn to the right, this is where the refrigerator is, for example. You go straight, boom, walk out the front door. When you walk out the front door, you make a right. You know where the sidewalk is. You know where the light pole is. You know where the tree is. You start to visually map that, all right? I make a right. I go all the way down. On the way there, if you walk the neighborhood or not, you'll start to know, okay, this is a tree right here. Squirrels come right here. Birds fly right here a lot. The neighbor here has a dog. And the more detailed you become with that, you'll be able to send a version of yourself out in your neighborhood, in the neighborhood next to you, to the store. Like, I've been to the grocery store so much, I get be like, okay, what do I need at the grocery store, right? And I make a visual plan of what aisles I need to go to. So when I go there, okay, as soon as I go in the store, I make a right. When I make a right, they got the onions, they got the lemon and lime, they got the strawberry and blueberries right here, they got the refrigerators over here, they got the drinks right over here. In the back, they got the celery, cilantro, carrots right over there. If you go to the right a little bit, they got the jalapeno. I'm literally describing my grocery store to you right now. Like, literally. And the more you do that, you can tune in to being in places without being there. You do that over time, and you can start at your house. Like I say, you start with a simple object, put your energy on it, and you visualize yourself going to find that object, playing hide and seek with yourself, basically, with your visuals. In your neighborhood, mental map that. That is so important, because when you start doing it more and more and more, it'll become easier. It's absolutely amazing. Some of y'all do it naturally. You be like, I'm gonna go get something to eat, right? As soon as you say, I'm gonna go get something to eat, the first thing that come into your mind, you start mapping out all the restaurants in your neighborhood. Some of you on the slide been remote viewing on the cool, right? I know that's gonna seem silly. Something simple like that. Something simple like that, right? I feel like Carol, Ann, and Suki, so many people are always after me in some way. Saltwater baths, salt water under your house. I'm telling you. Do you remember yet? I wish I could hug you. You have no idea how much you impacted my spiritual journey. Gratitude, Big Chrissy. You're loved and appreciated. And for all the people I've helped, I'm grateful for you too, because y'all helped me too. I've learned a lot from y'all too. It's not just one way. Like, none of this shit matter without y'all on the cool. Just remember that. None of this matter without y'all. All these numbers and likes and followers, I'm grateful for it, but it's just bells and whistles. Because I tell people, if you're a content creator, if the internet were to turn off, would you still have made an impact? If all internet turned off, would people still remember the impact you made to their life? That's what's most important. Because, you're going to get your bread, get your money, do your thing. But at the end of it all, how much of an impact did you make? Because that's really what's most important. I know we getting bread and doing the social media stuff, but you know, it's just you talking to you. Whenever you see people do lives, it's just them talking to them, because the community that floats with you is gonna float with you. So it's just talking to yourself. That's like this. You know, when I first started doing lives, I didn't know what to say. I was sitting up here like, what the fuck? Motherfuckers looking at me, they commented. What the fuck I'm gonna say? I don't know. You know? And then after a while, it just became like moving in water. I just realized all the talking I'm doing is just talking to myself. And a lot of you who are having a hard time, just create whatever you want to, and don't give a fuck. Literally, just create and don't give a fuck. Just do it. So I can bring money or wealth, material wealth, from the real world. Yep, you sure can. That's what we're doing now. We're bringing the wealth here. I'm gonna put it to you like this. You've always been taught your entire life, you gotta die to go to heaven. Why? Why you gotta wait to go to heaven? Why not have heaven where you stand? You get what I'm saying? Like, why do you gotta wait to die to go get castles and 20 virgins and all that other shit, when you can have heaven wherever you stand? Don't make no sense. Why you gotta wait to die when they can go have fun in the physical? Huh? That sounds like some mind control bullshit. So-called honey was on the spoon. It was. I love honey. I eat honey like, I got some Manuka right here. I got Manuka honey. I tore that jar up too. I've been tearing the fuck out of honey up. I've been tearing this honey up. I tore that jar out. Look. Look, I'm gonna see if I can grab some at the bottom, because I tore that shit up too. Let me see if there's some at the bottom. I'm gonna show you what Manuka a little darker. It's a little darker, but since I already got it, I'm gonna spoon. I might well go ahead and eat that. You know what I'm talking? I'm doing some ASMR. So what we're gonna do is, look at that. Man, so grateful. What do you think about lucid dreams? Lucid dreams is when you realize you have control over your dream. It's like you dreaming with your eyes open. They try so hard to normalize to us like it nothing and shame us for not fold or following. I sometimes talk to dragons in my dreams. You get what I'm saying? All of you have amazing experiences. That's how your consciousness was created. You have a different refraction. Some people might see dragons. Some people might see kilns. Some people might see giant spiders, whales, dolphins. It just depends on how your consciousness is created. Simpsons creator was a master at remote viewing. He also was a Freemason, 33rd degree. By the way, if you didn't know that, Matt Groening is his name. So you can only astral travel to places you've already been. Let me explain it like this. Astral traveling is traveling inside yourself. And if you have a universe inside yourself, what does that mean? Now let me repeat that. Astral traveling is traveling inside of yourself. Your cells. Inside of your cells. Right? You have a whole universe inside of your body. Universe, uni, means one. Verse means a section or a portion of. So, inside of your body, you have a section of the universe. Right? A portion of the universe. Right? Isn't the universe unlimited? Isn't it, infinite? Right? So there's places you haven't been to inside of yourself because it's infinite. You might go to a water planet, right? And then you go to another water planet, except they got water planet with fruits. right? That small variance is what gives some of these things different changes. It's like a wide variety of changes. A lot of you subconsciously, you know the answers already. A lot of y'all know the answers. Y'all just waiting on confirmation. Y'all already know the answers. It's natural to me to view where and what I want to do. That's because that's your visualization, that's your imagination, that's remote viewing. I thought I was the only one that visualized. You're not. You see how many people have more correlations to each other than separate? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how many people have so many correlations with each other. You don't even imagine how much you have helped. No worries, much love, man. No worries, man. Much love. It's all love at the end of it. After all of it, love will get you to where you need to be. What magnesium helps with constipation? Mexican hot sauce. Serrano peppers. Get you a Ghost Reaper. That's the best magnesium. For real though. I'm dead ass serious. Those peppers will help you get some stuff out you know. You behind. But shout out to Creative. She got a real Mrs. Soursop bitters. But you know, get you some Mexican peppers, or eat you some hot food with some hot sauce. You gonna get rid of constipation. It's gonna burn, but you ain't gonna have to work your stomach. Heaven is here on earth. Exactly. Heaven is where you stand. You're free to choose, not free from the consequences of your choices. Exactly. Why not stingless bee honey? You get the honey you like. I like bee honey because bees got that good back. I like that bees good back honey. That's my shit. Oh man. Daydreaming visions is lucid dreaming. Yeah, it's you controlling your dream in the middle of the day. We are walking cosmoses. Yeah, that's what I tell people. They want you to be limited to you only a spoon when you the whole kitchen. Like what? You ain't no fucking way you gonna tell me I'm just a spoon. Bitch, I'm the kitchen hoe. I'm the whole fucking building. Tripping. Much love. Yeah, a pinch of Celtic salt under your tongue twice a day. That'll help a lot too. Celtic salt is fire. Just a little bit in your water. That's 80 minerals. Your body needs 102. You get 80 just by a little pinch of salt. Yeah. Them bitters, soursop bitters are good for constipation though. They help with the colon. Shout out to Creative Goddess. She putting y'all on some game. If y'all don't know, get y'all some soursop bitters. They hook you up. Thoughts on the plane crashing? All those events that are happening. Matter of fact, I'm gonna post the video. I haven't been posting because they've been doing the community guideline baloney. That's why you don't see me post. Because every time I post, I have posted a video of me doing music. They muted the sound. Y'all must have noticed in my stories, all my videos sound had been removed. They just being petty. And I'm not giving any more energy towards it. I was just like, y'all be petty with y'all jar of peanut butter in the closet with the hole in it by yourself. I'm not gonna worry about it. That's why I don't post. That's why you only see me repost. Only repost and put stuff in my story. If you can't hear the sound, just click on the story and go to the original. Not finna play with these motherfuckers. I daydream more than I dream at night. Then that's your body and your soul telling you have better energetic energy for dreams in the daytime than you do at night. Then have more daydreams. Is remote viewing the same as astral traveling? So remote viewing is basically you're still aware that you are in your physical vessel. Your astral body, when you're astral traveling, you completely in the astral. Your physical vessel is like in sleep mode. Yeah, literally. your physical vessel is in sleep mode, and your astral body is the awake, the alarm. It's up and moving. When you remote view, it's like your physical vessel is awake, but your energy, you're sending a portion of your energy out while you're sitting in your physical vessel. It's like flying drones. You're shooting an energetic drone outside of your body. That music tricky for real. It is. You got to be careful how you do the music. I like music, but I know if you go to music, you can be in a weirdo stuff. It's really hard picking these choices because I know a lot of beings want a being to go a certain way, and I know not a lot of other beings want to see a being go another way. Grateful for all the energies over the years. My account is still under warning. That's ridiculous. Yeah, that's why I say I'm not really going to entertain this any further. Why you think I don't dream maybe once in 2 months? Something you eat, whatever you eat before you go to bed, having your cell phone emits blue light, and the blue light mimics sunlight. It sends a signal to your brain to wake up. So depending on if you're on your phone before you go to bed too, it could change your sleeping patterns, not having a sleep routine, stuff you do 20-30 minutes before you go to bed. There's a lot of different things that can affect you how you sleep. So wait, it's a fear tactic. The plane crashes. But what about the riding planes? Would you say is safe? I would just say trust yourself. Trust your intuition. If you feel comfortable riding the plane, ride it. If you don't. Some of it is fear tactics, because I'm gonna post that video so y'all can see. The lady was explaining the exact same fires, the exact same plane crashes that they're putting out was the same ones they did in 1961. Exact same. Almost the same location too. It's almost like you're repeating something, right? I'm gonna post that video as soon as I get off this hoe. I can't listen to music. A lot of it is low vibration. It's like the ego versus you. But I get you. A lot of the music, I listen to the old school music. Groove with you. I've been watching. Been thinking of you. Groove. Like that type of stuff. I like that. That's beautiful vibration music. That made me feel good. You know what I'm talking about? Been watching. I might have to go play me some old tunes. I just like to listen to frequencies. Yeah, me too. So, is it safe to astral travel? Yeah. Astral traveling is a part of your existence. It's safe. Stop happy. Chiefing 2 hours before bed. Yeah, if you stop at least an hour before bed, chiefing, if you chief, it'll help you a lot. Take mugwort, chamomile, and lotus flower to go to sleep. Shout out to Goddess right here. She putting you on some game. Let me see. Go listen to the Isley Brothers, some Earth, Wind, and Fire, and learn something for real. The Isleys, you know what I'm talking about? Y'all know about that. That's that old school. Put that on. Been watching. What y'all know about that? Michael Jackson used the love hurts in his music. He used solfeggio frequencies. So solfeggio frequencies is what Prince used, Jimi Hendrix, Beethoven, Mozart, Michael Jackson. Like, that's why you remember their music, because it triggers a certain frequency pattern inside of you whenever the music comes on. Solfeggios are so powerful. The Blue Lotus is fire. If you have a bathtub, cut you a couple lemons. I know it's gonna sound, cut you some lemons in a circle, right? Cut you some oranges, put some Blue Lotus and rose petals in the bathtub, let it soak. Make sure it's a nice hot bath. Let it soak for about 5-10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Swirl that thing around, lay in that thing. Ooh wee! I'm telling you, put some rose salt, or some sea salt in that thing. take a nice bath, put a candle on. Y'all ever took a doo-doo and lit a candle? That'll change your life. Turn the light off, light a candle, sit there, take a doo-doo. You'll be sitting there. You know, most people be sitting there and you be on one of your legs, and then your leg lose feeling, and then you try to get up and you fall back. You fall back. That's so funny. Yeah. Anyway, don't mind me. XXX Tension wanted to put us to frequencies in music, but they unalived him. Yeah, they did, because he was telling people the key. Solfeggio frequencies help you a lot. Baths are so critical. You need to keep your aura clean for real. And I see why that's important. I do. Yeah, but yeah, some of y'all just need to relax. Put a candle on, light some music. Sometimes y'all need that self-care. It's okay. Turn the lights off, light a candle, play some music, whip out the rose. If you got it, get some peanut butter. Don't do that. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Yeah. Drizzle some syrup on it. Oh man. Anyway, y'all, that's so funny. I'm just joking. But you gotta take time for yourself. It's okay. Get some manuka. Yeah, I'm gonna get some more manuka. I'm talking too much. Telling y'all my secrets. Need some honey. Hold on. I'll probably go live. What's tomorrow? Monday? I don't know. I don't have a set live schedule like most people on the cool. It's just because I just be living life. I just be going outside. And just, I mean, outside, walking at the park, on the computer. Tariffs. Most people don't know about tariffs. 40% of our vegetables, 47% of our vegetables come from Mexico. 60%, like 50% or 40% of electricity comes from Canada and certain states. So them putting tariffs on Canada and Mexico, they ain't playing. I have surgery phase 2. You gonna make it through surgery, Wabby. You got this, man. We gonna send some strippers to your hospital. That way you can have a full recovery when you wake up. Just gonna have some cheeks in your face when you wake up. I'm originally from Texas, but I moved out to Colorado. I've been out here 11 years. So I'm pretty much Coloradian now. Oh, here we go. Shout out to new big guy. He giving you a bath detox you can take. Don't be skimping on them either. I don't want no second string. We don't do any strings. He said, I don't want second string. You ain't gonna have no string. Anyway, I'm finna get ready to head off. I still got more shit to do. Y'all got me out here tripping. But I do have a poll that I'm pushing. If y'all want to donate and show, oh, you a Texan. I was born there but left at birth. Yeah, I'm originally from Texas. But I'm from H-Town. I'm pretty sure y'all know where that is. That's where I'm originally from. But I moved out to Colorado. I've been out here 11 years. It's beautiful. And that poll that's up, that's ways you can donate. If you found anything I did today's beautiful and helpful, just show support if you'd like to. I'm grateful for anything you donate or anything you want to contribute. We love you regardless. I have free resources on my Telegram and my YouTube. My YouTube is VIA Energy Healer. If you go to YouTube, you can click on my YouTube. And when you click on my YouTube, you can see a variety of my social medias and stuff you can follow. I got Pinterest, Telegram, YouTube. I'm on a variety of things. So if you want to come through, born New Jersey, raised in Houston. Yeah, I can't go back to Houston though, cause that food too good. I'll be as big as this screen. I thought you were from Houston. Yeah, babe, that's where I'm from, son. We be on the streets. We be out here doing the gangster shit. You know what I'm talking about? What it do, baby? That's a plan. But yeah, I'm from Houston. That's where I'm originally from. But I moved out here. I stay with the Mayos. I'm just playing. I love my Mayo Sapiens. I love y'all. My pastries. I love my pastry pops. I love y'all. I love y'all. I got a name for everybody. Don't worry. I got a name for everybody. I have, I ain't gonna say too many, but, I love y'all. It's all love. I just be joking. It's all love. But if you want to put some cream on my burrito. What's that say? Haji Zabia. Serbia? Oh, you from Serbia? Shout out to Serbia, man. Man, that's what's up, man. We love you. Gratitude. I hope it's cool out there. Anyway, I'm gonna head off, y'all. I'm gonna go chill, sit under the stars. I've been going outside a lot and just been sitting under the stars. It's been nice. Just looking at the stars and say hello to the space fam. That's cool. But love y'all very much, man, for real. I'm grateful for y'all. But I'm finna head out. I gotta go beef stroking off that meat. No, I'm just... It's the honey. It's the motherfucking honey. The honey got me too lit. It's the honey. It's the fucking honey. Don't eat honey if you want honey. I gots to go. I love y'all. You can use that too, fellas. If you in public and you need to say that, just say you gotta go beef stroking off. I gotta go. I'm doing too much.